Hi, this is Giovanna from Positive Forward Movement. Since I have you here, I want to talk to you about what is intuition or what is being intuitive. I do call myself a life strategist or an intuitive life coach. And intuition to me is that little voice that we often ignore. It's the gut feeling we have about people, places, or situations. Or that voice that tells us something's not right, or it's that inner knowing. So intuition is inner knowing. And I think at some point we stop listening to ourselves because we're told we're wrong, or you need to do it this way, you need to do it that way. And a lot of times when you ignore that voice, something happens. Like the something bad may happen. I know for me, my intuition has saved me. It's saved me heartache. It's probably saved my life. And it's something that I learned not to trust. And here's the funny thing about intuition, right? We are taught to trust everyone else. We're taught to trust our teachers. We're taught to trust our parents. We're taught to trust our coworkers, our friends, our pastor, our Bibles, our cars, our paycheck, our bank that holds our money. We're taught to trust, or there's just established trust with all these different people, institutions, organizations. But when it comes to trusting yourself, you don't. So my definition of intuition is trusting myself. I listen to the inner voice. I pay attention to how situations make me feel, and I let that guide my decisions. And when I say guide my decisions, I still make smart decisions. I sometimes intuitively feel like I don't want to go to work today. And I've had that happen where I was like, I should probably just stay home, but I can't just choose to stay home from work because ultimately I'll lose my job. But I went to work and there was a really bad situation that occurred. And I just had to deal with it. I don't say, oh my God, I should have listened to myself, this, that, and the third. I just own the fact that in that particular situation, I could not just listen to my voice. But knowing that I kind of had that feeling, that kind of helped me deal with the situation afterwards. And I spoke about that on my blog as well. How, there's just, I won't get into that. But yeah, I did address that on my blog also. And so that's what intuition is to me. It's that inner knowing, that listening to your gut feeling. Some people have stronger intuition than others. What I do know is that the more I listen to it, the more I'm guided in the right direction. So some people can say, it's God talking to them. It's divine spirit. It's their angel, whatever you call that, that guiding compass within you. That is your intuition. And it gives me good insight. I am still really owning that part of me that's always been with me. And some people don't understand that, and that's okay. I've had to come to that realization that not everybody's going to understand what it is to be intuitive or how that whole process works. And that's okay. It's not necessarily for everybody, but what I do know is that if I have this gift, I can definitely use it to help people. It does not mean that I can predict the Powerball or any other lottery, or that I can tell you when you're going to get married, or just things like that. I just know that it's a guiding thing. And I just know that it is, it's often like, it's right. The more that I work with it, the more that I listen to it, the more that I know and trust in it, that it is guiding me to my highest good and to do right. And how I develop it is just by listening to it. I listen to it, I pay attention to my feelings, how things make me feel, from anything from food to clothes to people to places to books to rooms. I pay attention to everything. I'm very quiet at times, and that's because I'm listening in other ways. Like I'm feeling things out. I'm trying to see what feedback I'm getting from people, especially when I meet new people. I'm really quiet, and that kind of lets me get to know them energetically before I get to know them, you know, in a present physical manner, I guess. So it's really interesting, and I'm just kind of excited to really even be talking about it and really owning it and where it's going to take us going forward. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to ask any questions I'd love to answer any questions. And one thing that I will be offering soon will be readings. And I can't wait. I cannot wait. I do them for myself daily. That's another way that I kind of work with my intuition. And I'm really excited about that, and I would love to read for others. So if you would like a reading, let's talk. I'm going to have a form below, and when they do open up, you'll be the first to know, and you can request it via email, or we can get on the phone and we'll do a reading. So I'm excited, and I hope that you will let me guide you with my intuition. And I hope that you like the content that will be coming to the site. I will be talking more about energy, more about Reiki, more about a healthy lifestyle, more about spirituality, more about crystals, and in a practical way. I don't want to get too far off of my purpose in helping people, you know, heal and be inspired to change and just really affecting change in people's lives. These are just the tools that I use in my daily life. And I'm excited to kind of share them with you. You don't have to use them. You can simply read your Bible. You can pray. But I'm still going to share them anyway because it's a part of me, it's a part of Positive Forward Movement, and it's a part of what I do. So thank you so much for joining me. Also, I forgot to mention, if you are not a member of the Experience Lounge, you can definitely join. Saturdays at 9, I'm going to try to do a weekly live stream in the group where we just talk about whatever, or we answer, if there's a question in the group, I can come on and kind of give some question and answer kind of feedback for you. And if it gets to be where we have like a kind of big Q&A, then maybe I'll set up a seminar or conference call where people can call in and ask their questions one by one. So I'm really excited and just looking forward to growing, connecting, and reaching more people. Thank you so much for watching video number 2, and I'll see you later.